Hello everyone, I am Adrienne Burke, Director of Account Management at Knoa. On behalf of Knoa and SAP, we welcome you to our webinar on how SAP User Experience Management by Knoa drives business process improvement, productivity savings, and user adoption. At Knoa, we are the highest level of partnership with SAP. We've been partners since 2008. Our products are tested within SAP standards. Our clients purchase Knoa through SAP, and maintenance, upgrade, and support goes through SAP and Knoa. Knoa operates around the world, and our clients are in a wide range of industries. We have hundreds of global customers in North and South America, Europe, Middle East, Africa, and Asia. Knoa provides a data-driven approach to performance, adoption, and value. We save you money, allow you to decide with confidence by reducing risk and driving ROI, assuring user acceptance, and improve operational efficiency. Knoa gives you real user workflows and provides powerful analytics. All SAP customers deal with the same challenges and sustainment issues, from user provisioning, learning, and self-service to user support and super users, user analytics, and finally, continuous improvement. 50 to 60% of functionality is not used post-go live. Everyone in every department across your organization benefits from this information, from functional support and training and education to change management, and finally, and most importantly, user experience. SAP User Experience Management Analytics is powered by Business Objects. We provide you out-of-the-box dashboards, reports, and alerts, and it's highly extensible with reporting APIs. For those of you who have not yet had the pleasure of meeting Ilya, he leads the Knoa Software Global Solution Engineering team and is based in New York City. Ilya and his team have been involved in defining the use cases for SAP UEM across hundreds of customers around the world in over 40 industries, and personally has a great deal of experience on the main themes of today's webinar: increasing the efficiency and effectiveness of your global teams, identifying and correcting system and performance issues, and increasing user adoption. Before we get started, we want to go over a few housekeeping activities. This webinar is being recorded. Your lines will be muted during the session. If you would like to ask a question, please use the chat box on the right side of your screen and we will answer as many questions as we can. We will be sending you a link to the recording of this webinar after the session. Raise your hand if you can't see the screen. Again, thank you for joining us today. And now I'll hand you over to Ilya, who will give you a product demonstration.
Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining us today as we take a look at SAP UEM by Knoa. Specifically, we want to take a look at SAP UEM's ability to capture 100% of all user and application errors. SAP UEM is unique in that we capture 100% of all errors experienced by the end user out of the box without the need of scripting, development, or customization. In this dashboard, we're actually looking at the top user errors, top 20 user errors that are impacting your end user community. You could see errors ranging from invalid data entry to incorrect posting of documents. You could also look at more serious issues related to authorization problems, where the users are not authorized to use a transaction or a portion of a transaction. We could also capture master data problems. You can actually see an example here where the user is not able to create a sales order because the material is not properly defined in a plant. We provide this 100% transparency and visibility across every single transaction. So if we take a look at the Modules tab, you can actually see that all of these errors are being captured for standard transactions as well as custom ones out of the box with complete audit discovery. So let's go a little bit deeper. Let's take a look at the VA02 transaction. It's a critical transaction in the sales order process. And let's take a look at the pie chart on the right side. The pie chart on the right side is looking at the various user attributes of the end user. And these user attributes vary from the site, department, manager, role. It's basic profile information of the end user. You could import this from Active Directory or from your HR system. And the idea is to be able to identify pockets of opportunity where you could make the most impact. So for example, very quickly and visually, you could identify that most of the errors in V02 transaction are happening within 4 locations. So if you remediate the problem and focus on just 4 locations, you'll be able to cut this error by 75%. You could also look at the bottom. The black line here represents the baseline of where the errors are within the user community. And very quickly, you could identify those users that have higher error count than the rest. And this allows you even a more targeted remediation. So you could do micro-learning, you could do lunch and learns, you could have these users spend more time with their super users. It gives you a lot of opportunity to develop targeted remediation and eliminate these problems and before they impact the business process. Now, let's assume we want to go a little bit deeper. We want to help one of these end users. We need more visibility. We need to see exactly what the error was and what the end user was trying to do. With SAP UEM, with a click of a button, I could actually drill down and see all of the instances that a specific user encountered. So for example, drilling down here to one specific user. I could see the exact transaction. I could see the exact screen names, including the specific order numbers or document numbers that the user was working on. And most importantly, I could see the exact error message that the user encountered. And this is very important. Most issues that the users encounter, or most tickets that the users enter into the support queue, there's not enough information. The users never have the details needed to be able to start working on remediation. It's a known fact that many of the support tickets within level 2 support, functional support, require many iterations between the support desk and end user just to understand what the end user was doing. What was the error message? Did it happen once or did it happen multiple times? Can the user reproduce it? All of these questions can be avoided by having this type of visibility. It all starts with capturing the exact error message and the exact screen of where the error has occurred. Now, if you need additional information, let's say I want to see more context, I want to see exactly what were the steps the user took to get to the error before and after, I could just drill down to the next level and actually see step-by-step execution of the user through every transaction and every screen from the moment they logged into SAP until they logged out. So you could actually see the user here navigating the V02 transaction. He actually encountered a system error first. He actually needed to search for some help, and he was unable to. The search actually wasn't working. And then he encountered that material problem. And then he tried to do a search again. This is one real frustrated user because he's getting a work stopping issue, and he's not even able to get the search from within the system to be able to remediate that. When you put this workflow in front of your functional support teams, they will be able to reduce the mean time to resolution and the call handle time by up to 50% of the time. But what's even better is the analytics that we looked at in the beginning. When you look at these aggregate reports and you look at this data month over month, quarter over quarter, and you start eliminating some of these common errors, whether it's invalid entry, whether it's authorization problems, whether it's master data issues, if you develop a proactive remediation methodology, you will actually be able to reduce the number of support tickets that enter the queue to begin with. Some of our successful customers, like Johns Manville, were able to reduce level 2 support tickets by more than 75% in just year 1. And they were able to improve process governance and process execution in over 30% of all of their transactions. So this is just one way how SAP UEM by Knoa can help you to deliver targeted sustainment programs, whether it's training, microlearning, self-help content, knowledge databases, while reducing the burden on the support team and eliminating the support tickets. Thank you for joining us today, and join us for additional use cases as we show the capabilities of the SAP UEM solution. Thank you.